Hello everybody. It's gonna be a little weird. I got a new little setup here, and I'm having to use now my iPad sideways instead of up and down, so it's kind of a little odd. So we're gonna just have to go with it and figure it out. So I've kind of been MIA for a little while. Wait till a couple people. I'm gonna share this real quick. So yeah, it's been a horrible last 24 hours, and some people are gonna be like, no freaking big deal, why are you freaking out? But anyway, so yesterday, the whole game plan, I was supposed to come on live last night. I have a new office, new setup, new ring light. I was all excited, and I was getting my hair done, totally different, and thanks for sharing. And anyway, whoa, see, we're just gonna work with all this today. All right. So anyway, it will not let me pin my post. Well, what the hell? Oh well. Okay. So anyway, and you may not be able to tell, but I did go and get my hair done yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about the horrible experience I had. Nothing to do with who did my hair at all. We just didn't realize that this was going to happen. So I'm going to just tell you all about it. I'm going to try not to cry. So hopefully it won't happen to you, okay? So, alright, so most of y'all know I have really dark hair. And, anyway, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, so I have super dark hair and lots of gray hair. So I have to color my hair like all the time. So I decided I was gonna go really light so that maybe you wouldn't see the gray hairs as bad, right? So I had blonde hair, well, not blonde, I'd say I had lighter brown hair with like blonde highlights, but that was when I first got married. So my hair has been pretty much dark ever since. And for those of you who have thyroid issues too, y'all know that hair like sucks, right? So things have been going really good with my hair, but I was having to dye it so often because of the gray hair. So we decided, me and my hairdresser, and totally love her to death, not her fault. Who the hell would have known that this would have happened yesterday? I've bleached my hair before and I've never had a problem. Lacey's hopping on, she's bleached it before. But anyway, so part of it was my fault. I dyed my hair about 5 weeks ago. I usually would do a root touch-up in between going to get my hair colored. So I touch up my roots. Well, the last root touch-up was totally not the right color that was on the box. It pulled like orangey red. And so when it came for us to go on vacation, I had like hair that was 3 colors. It was like orange and burgundy and then lighter. It's horrible. So anyway, I decided I'm dyeing it all one color just to get it all one color. So I dyed it burgundy, dark red, and it was like way darker than the box. And that was like, what, 5 weeks ago. So anyway, I was tired of the gray hair, and I talked to my girl, and I was like, look, we need to go lighter. I want to go lighter. I want to, hopefully maybe if I get some blonde highlights and stuff in there, we won't notice the grays, and I just won't have to get it colored every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. So she was like, okay, but we're gonna have to bleach your hair. I hate bleaching hair that you've like home dyed. And I said, I get it. I've had bleach in my hair. That was 15 years ago, but still I've bleached my hair. Thanks for sharing. So anyway, so yesterday we went, and I was like so excited because y'all, I just got refinished my office. I got a ring light, and I was like, got a place for us to do videos. And anyway, and then I was gonna have new hair, right? So she, we pulled it in a cap and we were gonna bleach it. And it made some kind of chemical reaction with the box dye that I had used a month and a half ago, and the bleach she used, even though she used, if there is such a thing, a gentle bleach. And anyway, we had like a major chemical reaction. I was supposed to be under the dryer for like 15 minutes, and I could not stand it for longer than like less than 10. And I actually ended up burning like my ear, and we rinsed my hair, and then my hair started to break. It didn't, I want to say fall out, but I mean, seriously, it freaking fell out. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So I had the longest I've ever had my hair, and it is now cut to my shoulders, like right here. We cut 5 inches off my hair. I have had to do several treatments on my hair. Over, like, I did one today from Sally's, and so trying to fix the damage. So I guess my PSA here is, do not dye your hair. I promise you I will never ever be box dyeing my hair. And I promise you I will never bleach my hair again. And my poor hairdresser and I were bawling yesterday. And still crying today because I just kind of like can't get over it. But, so yeah, my hair is now all like, and this was like a heat burn right here too. But yeah, my hair is now fried, like all split ends and fried. So, and I'm one of those that washes my hair every day. So, yeah, can't do that now. So don't bleach your hair, especially if you're using box chemicals. And then you're gonna have to deal with this. So I can't blow dry my hair, so this is what my hair looks like when I can't blow dry it. It feels like straw. So we're gonna play with some makeup and make me feel better. And I know some people are like, you still have it, and I'm very thankful. We only bleached half of my hair and not like all of it, because I'd have it all falling out. So I'm very thankful, and I'm very thankful I still have hair on my head, even though it's like half. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. So anyway, so enough of that. That was why I was not live last night and doing a look for you guys, because I was processing this crap. So now we're gonna play with some makeup and feel better, right? There's always makeup. And then I went on Amazon and found some cute turban-like headbands. So if you see me at work and I'm wearing a headband, that's why. Because I was told to wash and dry my hair as least as possible, but I have very, very oily hair. So it's going to be super duper hard to abide by that, but I'm going to try the hardest. So we're going to just go with that. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, so I put eye primer on. We're not going to talk about my hair. And it's, anyway, it is lighter. And I hope to get it lighter at some point, but we're going to do it without bleach next time. So that's my story. Don't bleach your hair and don't use box dye. So I promise I will never, ever, ever do that. I don't care how many gray hairs I have coming out. But I will say I'm going to plug this product, okay? I went to Sally's. My hair was like really bad yesterday, and then this morning it was still bad, but I went to Sally's and the girl told me, and I threw away the top part. I used this, and it was a 2-step process, okay? So I did use this, and I will tell you, I did notice a huge difference. It's a 2-step. That was step 2, but like step 1 is, you, oh, thanks, Holly. So step 1 is, you apply it to your wet hair, and, let me see something. Let's see if that's better. Anyway, you apply it to your wet hair. That's a little better. You apply it to your wet hair, and then you let it dry. You can blow dry it, but I didn't want to add heat to my hair, so I just let it air dry, and your hair becomes really crunchy. And that's how you know it's working. And then once it's all dry and it's all crunchy, then you rinse it out, and then you put that conditioner in it. So that is what I did. And it's definitely a lot better than it was. So I'm like happy and thankful for that. And I will say, I mean, I do use Monet hair products. I mean, I do. My hair was looking so good and so amazing until this happened. And it was nobody's fault. It just, who would have known that my hair would have like reacted that way, you know? So we live and we learn. So the dogs don't really care what I look like. So it is what it is, right? Okay. So I wanted to show you all too, this was, apparently this was a hit. Thanks, Tesha. I just miss my long hair. So I'm going to be back in about another month, and I'll get her to cut some more off. It's going to probably take at least 6 months for me to get it back to where it was. So y'all say hey when y'all hop on. Please share. All right, so I put eye primer on. We're not going to cry anymore, right? I just wanted to share my story. Hopefully somebody learns from it, and then we'll play with some makeup, right? Okay. So this is what I did the other night. This was the palette. We're going to talk about the quad palettes. This is the palette I used the other night. And I posted the results, and it got tons and tons of likes. So apparently you guys liked it. So if you wanted to know what was in my Grand Pink palette that I did the other night, let me know and I'll tell you those colors. We still have it going on where you can pick any quad that you want. And then you can pick any shade Splash liquid lipstick, as well as you're going to get the Epic Mascara, okay? So this one, somebody did, and it was kind of like a camo look, and I absolutely loved it. So this is what we're going to use tonight and do a look, and it is Optimistic, Slick, Timid, and Hesitant. I'm going to show y'all some pretty makeup. All right, so we're going to use Timid as our transition color, okay? So my whole new like setup. So I finally got a ring light, and I finally like actually have like a desk now to do my videos from, and y'all get to look at my wedding picture behind me. I'll have to figure out something else to put there. So I was so excited, and I was finishing this up yesterday because I had finally gotten all the furniture painted, and then everything went to hell, and I just was not like up for getting up on camera. Sorry guys, I just wasn't. So I figured today I have to and just move on, right? I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go out in public. And Perry says it's not as bad as it, he said it's not bad from far until you like really look. And I know people like have hair like this on a normal basis, but for me, this is not my normal hair. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just not. It's just gonna take forever to fix it. So it is what it is, right? And I guess I should be really happy that I had an extra 5 inches of hair to cut off. I was gonna let her cut off 2. And then this happened. I said, well, you can take 3. And then we washed it and more came out. And I said, well, you can take 5 if you need to. And so that's what happened. We took 5 inches. And my hair is like straw, but I do have some blonde, I guess, in there now. So, but yeah, using my Monet stuff too to kind of help repair it. All right, let me just try to find this picture so I stay on task with how this look is supposed to come out. So this girl called this like a camo, a chic camo look. I just really, really loved it. And it's kind of got your browns and your pinks. So that's what we're gonna work on. All right, so next we're gonna take Hesitant, which is our dark brown, okay? With our crease brush. So this is Hesitant right here. Well, that's my point, Sabrina. I will have some shorter hairs like up in here because this is the part that got really, really, really hot. But yes, exactly. I mean, I could have way less. I could have no hair. So I'm going to just go with it, right? And be happy. That's what I said. It could definitely be worse. All right, so we're just going to take Hesitant, this really dark brown. And this is going to be our corner crease color. So, yeah. So, what did anybody do this weekend? What was funny about it? Because did you have fun, and was your experience way better than mine? So, I'll be wearing lots of, at least the weather got cooler, so it won't look so bad on Tuesday when I decide to wear a beanie cap to work. Because the hair should be nice and greasy by then. I'm gonna get over this. I mean, it is what it is, right? I don't have a choice, so I'm not gonna sit here and cry every day about it, right? We'll just cry now and don't box dye your hair anymore, people, because of whatever the hell's in it. Just didn't appreciate the bleach. And like I said, thank the good Lord, thank God, we only like pulled through some and bleached some of my hair and not like all of my hair. Because I mean, like, that would have been like horrible. Like, wouldn't have any hair, you know? Not that I mean, I never wanted to be full blonde. I can't do blonde. I can do heavy blonde. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm just putting Hesitant kind of in the corner. We're not going to work it over, though, to the crease, okay? Okay. Then we're going to come and take, and this is not a really hard look, guys. I don't do any hard looks because who's got time for that, right? Alright, we're going to take Slick. These two colors are actually two colors that come in the Presenter's kit. So we are going to use Slick right here. It's kind of a paint color, all right? And that's just going to look so pretty with the browns. And it's, I mean, it is an ever so slight pink. Oh, thank you, Lindy. I mean, I guess I'm happy that it's my face, not my face, right? Right, because that would be bad if it was my face. But yeah, y'all, that was just insane. And I've been under a dryer before. I've never had any problems. But yeah, damn chemicals. Alright, so we're just taking Slick and kind of blending it in. And then I'm going to actually come back with my blending brush and a little bit of Hesitant, a very, very little bit of Hesitant, and just kind of blend that out right here. And bring this up a little bit. So I was really glad that I didn't have to do anything this weekend. I did my Walmart pickup. And then went to Sally's to get some repair stuff. So, yay. Alright, let's take a little bit more Slick. And just pat it just on the lower lid now. And then, just right up in here. Okay, then I'm going to clean off my deluxe brush and just kind of pat right on the edge and make sure that they're nice and blended together. Okay. Sabrina bleached hers 2 years ago. You still have issues. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, like, she was scared. I will say, she did not want to do it. You know, she was very hesitant. She just, you know, but it was kind of one of those things, well, what are we going to do? Like, what else? I'm taking optimistic now, y'all. How else? So we're using this color now. Like, what else would I do to get my hair lighter? I mean, I guess we could have just dyed it all around a lighter color for now. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have, yeah, that sucks. I'm glad I don't have dandruff. Oh. I have oily hair. Not that that matters because dandruff, but I do have normally very oily hair. It's definitely better since I use Monet. It's not as oily. I can definitely go one day without washing my hair, but the problem I have is when I sleep on it, like, it's not straight. Like, I mean, it's not straight because this is what happens when I have to air dry my hair. Like, air drying my hair is not a pretty thing. It's not pretty. My hair does not lay good. I don't straighten it anymore, but it just doesn't lay good, you know? Like, I have to blow dry it. So it's gonna be interesting after I sleep on it. So, like, now if I go without washing it, to make it look semi-decent, I will have to, I do straighten it if I don't wash it. But now I can't do that because, like, it's like no heat products, you know? But, okay. Now, so I've got the red eyes. I wish. I know those people that can wash it, like, or not wash it for so long is, like, ridiculous. Like, I just can't, like, I can't even imagine. Okay. We're going to do our liquid liner in a second. I'm trying to decide if I need to put more smoky eye. Let's see. We're going to put some primer on so that can sit before we do our foundation. So y'all are going to see me with really short hair. And the good thing is, I guess with my new setup and my new lighting, you kind of won't see that because it's still kind of dark. So I'm afraid to move this, if I can move this any back. Let me see. Okay, that's better. I keep scooting my chair back instead of moving my ring light back. Okay, let's see. Do we want more dark? So yeah, we didn't do anything. Actually, we got a lot of cleaning done. I think us doing this office and straightening things up, my extra bedroom, kind of spurred us to get some cleaning and stuff done. So we cleaned out this room, organized it. Spencer's room got cleaned. I mean, like, the stuff we have by the garbage now is, like, insane. Thankfully, it passes tomorrow. Blending this in a little bit. So yeah, it'll pass tomorrow, but we have a ton of it. Everybody's gonna think we're, like, moving. Okay. Alright, let's get our liner on. And we're gonna use the black dip and draw, of course, to do this. Well, I got a 5-day work week. No, and then next weekend, what do we have? Oh, we have baseball. Baseball tournaments are back in full swing next weekend, so it'll be fun. so we're gonna do the black dip and draw. I like to do just the outline first, and then we'll do the winged part, okay? I need like some happy music, maybe. Let's see. I don't even know what I have it on. I'm gonna do some happy music. Let's see what's on Kesha. Okay. Actually, last time I put it on Kesha, y'all was not super happy with it. Alright. So we're doing a quad palette today, and that's this month's special. You're going to get any 4 colors you want. You're also going to get an Epic Mascara, and you're also going to get any splash liquid lipstick that you want. So we didn't even talk about it, y'all, because of like everything. I didn't get to tell y'all we're coming out with perfumes. I mean, what the hell? I love this about them. They are inspired by a true love story. So, our founder used to write her husband love letters. He was stationed somewhere, I believe, and they used to write each other love letters, and she would spritz them with perfume. And for you younger ladies, we used to mail letters. Way back in the day, we used to mail and have postage and mail letters. So, the 3 scents were inspired by her love story with her husband. They are still happily married today. So she developed 3 scents, and I've posted about them. So presenters get to purchase 2 of every scent tomorrow. So I am so freaking excited. Oh, hello. We need mascara on our eyes, y'all. I'm just like so discombobulated. So we get to purchase 2 of each scent tomorrow. There are 3 scents. And I am excited because I have yet to find a perfume like I'm absolutely freaking in love with. Like, I just haven't. Okay, so I am so hopeful that the reason I haven't is because we have these coming out tomorrow. Alright, so this is the Epic Mascara. This comes in the Kudos this month, in the special. Y'all, I got me a new mirror, and this sucker is 10 times magnification. Talk about, I don't have a problem seeing anything now. So, you're going to get an Epic Mascara with the Kudos as well as any quad palette. And we have now like 30 something colors for you to pick from. So these are the colors we used today on this inspired little army camo like look. So I'm hoping my new colors are in tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. So I can show y'all all those pretty colors. If you have a hard time picking colors, let me know. And I will help you pick out what you want. We'll go over the colors and figure out what kind of colors or looks you want to put together. I've been putting quite a few quads together. This was one that was like a huge favorite of everybody. They loved the look. Where is it? It was these really pretty colors right here. These guys. So this was a huge hit with everybody. We also came out with a 25-pack Z palette, and it actually has a mirror on it. So like the ones you buy on Amazon, none of them have mirrors. Ours does, and mine should be in too. So that way I can put them all at one place. Alright, so let's get our liquid foundation on. I already put our primer on. See, I had a worry. I painted this desk gray and I worried that I'd drop stuff on it. I sealed it with wax because it's anti-slime chalk paint, but I'm a little worried about if it'll come off when I seal stuff on it. Alright, we're doing the liquid foundation, and I'm mixing, this is taffeta in organza mixed together. And I have started using this brush with it. I just like the way it applies it a little bit better. It's a little bit softer on my face, and I find it blends it better for me than the little bit harder of the liquid foundation brush. But and because I use this brush so often and for so many things, it's actually nice because the liquid foundation brush, I only use it for liquid foundation. Now the only difference is I do not put drops for my whole face on it at one time, because it tends to want to suck in the product a little bit, so I won't do that. So I just, like, I'll apply half my face and then my other half. Yeah, see where my ears burn? Look. Yeah. Yeah, talk about that freaking hurt. Like, the skin peeled off last night. So, yes, this brush, I actually purchased a second one of these brushes. So I have one for like liquid stuff and one for powders. But I love this brush because it just like helps, and it just makes it stay longer and more seamless when I apply it. Alright. Make sure you do your next, ladies. But yeah, y'all see how my hair just won't go, like, it's like stuck there. Yeah, not good. No. Alright. I'm going to put a second coat of mascara on. And I have an oopsie up here. I love my cream shadow brushes for fixes. They just work because they have this little flat right here. It just works so much better. I'm starting to feel like myself again, y'all. Yesterday I had just put on like super light makeup because I'm getting my hair done. And I mean, we're gonna wash it all off. Thank you, Jordan. So I was like, I'm gonna put that on. And when I got home, I was like, I'm not putting on any makeup, I don't care. Alright, so let's get our concealer on. I'm gonna use Scarlet Concealer and put it on the back of my hand. And I'm also gonna mix in some primer, okay? And this is probably way too much that I don't even need. Chloe's, you training? Okay. So anyway, Sophie is obsessed with horses, as most of y'all already know that. And she is now training the dog, only one dog. She is now training the dog to jump. And I will say, my dog is being very, 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 very patient and tolerant. The Dachshund says, heck no, I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it. Okay, so we're going to mix up the primer and the concealer. Alright, and by putting it on the back of my hand, it kind of warms up to body temperature. So that way it is more easy to work with and smoother. Okay. I need to remember. The camera, I look this way, but I want to look this way. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. So this is kind of like a brownish camo. This was called Camo Chic look. I copied some other presenter, put these colors together. But seriously, you can kind of almost put, you need this brush. Everybody needs this brush in their life. I use it now for my liquid foundation because it works so much better. I love this part of it for my concealer, and for and then I use this for my setting powder, and then I use this. Yeah, like it is the best brush ever. And I think, Catherine, I think this is the one I told you to get instead of the liquid foundation brush. Like, seriously. I so much rather this brush. It's an expensive brush, I'm not going to say that, but it's so worth it because you can use it for so many things. So I'm flipping it over and just using this to blend in right here. I don't want to go over really the center because I don't want to miss what I did. And I'm not going to go over the center of my nose, but I'm going to go around the edges. Okay? And just blending all this in. See, crying makes your green eyes pop. I'm just going to throw that one out there too. Okay. Now, let's get some color back on our faces, right? Let's get some bronzer on there. Alright, and I like to use my blush brush for my bronzer. Go figure on that one. Alright, we're going to use Malibu, so a little bit darker blush today. And when you're blending your bronzer, you want to put it underneath your cheeks, so suck them in. And then you want to blend up. Okay? So yeah, I spent last night having some drinks and and trying to clean up in here, but it was just horrible. It was just bad, bad, bad. Okay. Alright, do not forget to bronze your jaw, okay? This is going to kind of help get rid of and hide any little double chins you may have, and make sure you kind of blend that down, okay? So you don't have like a super strong line. And then we're going to do our forehead. So what I'm doing is I'm just applying some bronzer to kind of add some definition back to our face, kind of hide some features, kind of highlight some stuff. Bronzer does make you look like you kind of lost some weight. Kind of gives you those, you're sucking in your cheeks and stuff, which definitely helps. Makeup is all about illusions and creating them. Now you don't want to come out really much more than the corner of your eye, so I might have got a little carried away here, but we can definitely fix that. Alright, so then I take, back to my favorite brush here, okay? I'm going to use the back side of this, which I also use to kind of blend and apply my concealer. I'm going to use the back side of that to contour my nose. Okay?
That girl from American Girl on you. Let's go.
I'm going to do the tip.
She's one of my American Girl.
Oh, Jesus.
She has the Western hat on.
Poor Chloe. She's being such a good girl. You take a picture of that. You need to take a picture of that.
Okay, come on.
Like, she doesn't have it buckled, but she does have her American Girl Battle Horses saddle on Chloe. Chloe's the best dog. I love that dog. Besides her barking, she is the best dog. Okay, we're going to fix and blend all this. I like to put all my stuff on first, and then we'll fix it. Alright, so then we're going to get some blush on, and this is Spirited Blush. It's still available. It's one of my faves. And we're going to put some blush. You need some color on your cheeks, just on the apple of your cheeks, not all over. I put it a little heavy, and then I blend it right on out. And we got to get our brows done. I actually got my brows done. So so this is yesterday. So me and the hairdresser are, don't look at we are bawling and crying because the hair is falling out. And then we're like, wait, we still got to do your brows. So I'm trying not to cry. So I'm trying to make her not cry. And yeah. And then we're both crying. And getting my brows done at the same time. So, yeah. Good times, let me tell y'all. Okay, so the next step is setting powder, alright? I do like to set my powder, setting powder. I do like to set my face, and the reason I do this is you can really just set it where you put concealer, or you can set it everywhere. I like to set it everywhere because it does help hide any pores fine lines and wrinkles. It kind of really does help that makeup stay in place. It also is going to kind of finish giving you that really mattified Photoshop finish and just make everything look nice and smooth. And then I'll show you another little place I really like to make sure I put it. So if you tend to be oily, you definitely want to do it in your T-zone. Y'all, I didn't even put on loose pressed powder. I normally put pressed powder on, but it's okay. So I like to really take a lot with the back side of my brush, and especially if I have on liquid concealer, and really just pack it up underneath my eyes because that'll help make that concealer stay in place. It's not going to move throughout the day. It's not going to go and settle in my little wrinkles because I do have some, even though you can't see it, I do have some fine lines and wrinkles right up under my eyes. Luckily, at 40, I'm blessed that that's the only place I have it. So, all right, so I'm going to come back and we're going to take, I like to do this at the end. We still got to do my brows, but I'm going to take Hesitant, this really dark chocolate brown. And I like to come with my crease brush up underneath and add a little bit of smokiness, a little bit more color up underneath. Okay, and then what I'll do is, so that's with the dark color, and then I'll come with my Optimistic favorite color here. You can see it's all broken up. It's not broken, it's actually used. That color really kind of almost just goes with like every freaking palette. That is like your perfect, like, you can also use it as a highlighter if you want to. So what I'm saying by a highlighter, you can, to give you some shimmer, okay?
Look, I did like this and it's like so loose on her.
It's beautiful. Did you actually tie it on her?
No, look
Poor
at,
Chloe.
look at this.
Okay.
It's like that. It's
Yeah.
so loose. I didn't
She's
want to
just
put it tight
being
because
so
I would
good.
think she would bite me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put it
She is not going to. Oh, you picking him out too? Maybe I'll just get a Great Dane and then I won't have to buy a horse. She's picking out the dog's paws. Okay, let's go ahead and do our brows. We're gonna use the brow palette, okay? And our brow palette brush. So I'm a little nervous tomorrow when I wash my hair. I'm hoping no more falls out. Today I had a lot less breakage, like falling out when I was brushing it. So I'm a little nervous tomorrow when I'm actually going to wash it and blow dry it on a very, very cool heat. Okay, now I did the whole, let's put some Luminizer on, okay? Stephanie, you need to go watch the video from the beginning and I talked to you, and this is why my hair is like this. It's 5 inches shorter and fried to death. But watch the beginning of the video when I'm finished and then you're going to see why. Okay, so let's get some Luminizer in and put some glimmer, put some shimmer back in us. Alright, so we're going to use, this is Iridescent. It is our lightest Luminizer. And I like to put it on the apples of my cheeks. You see that shimmer right there? I'm going to put it here. Because if you put it here, it's going to help really pucker those lips. And then pop it on the tip of your nose. So what we did was we highlighted it with concealer, but then we put bronzer on the side of it, right? So by putting bronzer on the side of it, we made it look really, really narrow. And then if you put Luminizer on the tippy tip, it's going to make it look really puckered almost. Much better. Okay, let's get our brows, dude. All right, I'm going to try to not do them as dark as I normally do since my hair is a whole lot lighter now. But we'll see. So, we're just going to go with it. All right, let's see if I can do it with y'all. If I can look at y'all and do it. So normally I would fill it in with number 2, right? That's what I normally do because I want them so dark. I always fill it in with 2, but I think I'm gonna outline them in this, and then I'm gonna fill them in with number 1. And I think I'm gonna have to use my little mirror on here because y'all are too far away from me and I cannot see. Now I gotta get used to the new eyebrow shape that I have now. And like I said, we did do them yesterday, but we were both in tears. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for bobbing on. We were both crying, so I don't know how well my brows got done yesterday. So if you're just hopping on, yesterday I went to get my hair dyed a lot lighter because I'm tired of my gray hair. And because I did box colors and whatnots when we bleached my hair. So now I'm filling in with number 1, which is lighter. My hair started falling out. And yeah, I had to cut 5 inches off my hair. Every woman's nightmare. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are, but it's reality. It's every woman's nightmare to have to, especially when it's not your idea and not what you were planning for the day, right? So, yeah. So we've been, and so my hair is really, really damaged now. Like dry, super damaged. So now we're in repair mode of my hair. So that was my last 24 hours. It was so not fun. Yeah. So that's what happened. All right, let's get this one done. Oh, Sophie's horse ran away. Like, leave me alone. At least she gives her treats when she does this.
Give me it.
Yeah. Might have to go get my brows trimmed when I get my, Well, I'm telling you how to do it now, Sabrina. It's not hard. You fill it in. Color by number. Fill it in. Just follow your brow line and fill in the holes. Yeah, we didn't trim them yesterday, so I'm gonna have to make sure I go back and get them trimmed. How y'all like this angle I'm doing here? I'm like all over the place here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to fill in with the lighter color because my hair is lighter and we do not want my brows as dark as I normally do. So what I do is I don't fill in the middles yet. I do the middles last, but and I used to not dip my brush in, but I'm going to use this one to do the middles because you want the middle part of your brow to be lighter. Alright, and I am just filling in lightly and brushing all that in with number 1, so the lighter color than what I normally do. Okay, now part 2. So yeah, so you probably, because you have really thick brows, would not have to fill them actually in. What you just would have to do is fix the shape. Okay, so I'm going to take the flat end of this and we're going to use the cream, and we're going to go over the underneath right here. And so if you have any hairs that you have not plucked, or to make sure that your line is perfect, you're going to use that and you're going to fix it. Easy peasy, right? I'm going to do it to this side too. Well, that didn't sound very good over there. Are you okay? But seriously, guys, brows are like a freaking must. If you like, you gotta do your brows. It just adds just a lot more definition to your face. Okay, so I was gonna pick, I think I still will, because I didn't bring them. So I'm gonna go with Stoic. Thanks for joining, Sabrina. All right. Oh, so this is another little step. So if your brow hairs are kind of long and they're growing all kind of other ways, you can take the wax and add that on last. And I just brush them up and apply it into whatever direction that you want your hairs to lay down. All right. And it's gonna permanently fix them so that way they're not going anywhere else. Okay. So that's it. That's your brows. Okay, let's do some setting spray. You always want to set your face. This is what's really helpful in not letting like your makeup come off on your cell phone or anything like that, is the setting spray. All right. Okay, so I could go with like a light pink. I could use Sublime or something like that, but I was gonna go with Stoic. It is like a brown. It's like a reddish brown. What do y'all think? I was either gonna do that or Sublime, but this is the color I was gonna go with. So we're gonna go with, I hadn't used it in a while. It's one of everybody's, because it's a good medium reddish brown. This is like, where are my 90s high school people? This is the color that was like super duper popular in the 90s. That reddish brown. So even though it's kind of pinky, my look, we're gonna go with this color. So I love the splashes in that the applicator, the tip is pointed and pretty firm. And it makes it a whole lot easier to apply. And when you're doing this, you really want to go less is more. I mean, I am like wiping off a lot of product because you don't need a whole lot. Poor Chloe. That's all I'm saying. Poor Chloe. Abby, I saw your hair and I'm going to have to check it out tomorrow because that may be my next step. I can't fix, there's this one little spot. Alright, I'm going to square this off. Alright, so remember, I can't talk and do lipstick. I just can't do it. I'm concentrating too much. Sophie must have dropped and hit the jump. So this is Stoic. I kind of like how it looks like my lips are really, really lined. But you really don't need a whole lot of product. It's kind of like a reddish, brownish color. I wanted to try something different with you guys. Okay, so remember, this month's kudos, any quad palette that you want. So tonight, this is like a camo inspired quad. It was optimistic, sleek, timid, and hesitant. I remembered all those names. So you're gonna get, thanks Patricia. So these are the 4 I chose. There's so many options. I mean, guys, we have 30 something freaking colors to pick from. Here's another one. These are 2 from the Presenters Kit. Fervent is like freaking life. This is the one I did with my pink and gray look that everybody loved the other night. I used these 4 colors. So if you want to know about this palette, let me know. And tomorrow, perfumes, guys. I am going to be purchasing, I can purchase 2 of each flavor. There's going to be 3 flavors, and I'm going to be purchasing all of them. If you want to get a sample, let me know. I will be sending samples out as soon as I get the product, of course. Also, any purchases made on my website tomorrow will be getting a free sample of the perfumes from corporate. So any packages that are shipped tomorrow will automatically get the corporate samples. I will be making my own samples, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I'm excited. There's 3 flavors. They were inspired by our owner's true life love story. So I am really excited. I feel like I'm back in high school, y'all. My hair is lighter, shorter. I've got on high school color lipstick and a choker shirt. I feel like I'm back in high school in the 90s. I'm a 90s girl. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you need help putting a quad together, I need to sell 5 more. Yeah, 5 more, guys. I need some help. I need 5 more to sell. But I mean, these are just some of the colors. We have like, plus all my other quads filled up. But tomorrow, I'm hoping my stuff comes in and I'll be able to fit 25 of them in our new Z palettes with a mirror too. And so I'll have them like all in one place, okay? So if you loved what I had to show you, please like, please share. Thank y'all for joining me. If you want to hear about my awful 24 hours, watch the beginning. It was horrible. And yeah. So you're going to see me with crappy hair for probably the next 6 months, but hopefully, I mean, it's still, what I have left is still in my head. And it's not straight, so whatever. Alright, I feel like my sister has like bigger hair, and that's just how her hair is, and like my hair looking like this makes me feel just like her, so go figure. Oh look, I did bring the other colors. Alright, if you want to know colors too to pick to go with these, you cannot go wrong with Sublime and Stellar. And this is Sublime, but Stellar, I don't have it. That is a perfect like nude. This is Sublime. Stellar's got a little bit more brown. Really, really love that. If you have any questions, let me know. Remember, you can get any quad, so any quad, any colors you want, any color lipstick you want, and then of course our Epic Mascara. It's all $72. And if you purchase it tomorrow or any time at the end of between now and tomorrow and the end of the month, you're gonna get free samples of our new perfume. If you want samples though of the perfumes tomorrow, comment below and I will, or message me your address, and as soon as I get my perfumes in, I'm going to make my samples and mail them out to you guys. There's my little mini me. Right?
I'm sweating.
You're sweating because you're working hard. Alright guys, thank you all for joining me. And yeah, watch the beginning.
What is that in your neck?
It's part of my shirt. I just blew her mind right there. Alright, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night, and I love you guys. Thank y'all for supporting me and for letting me vent to you guys. So, no more crying. Tears are over. We're just gonna move on, right? Alright, y'all have a good night. Bye.